Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. I've got an interesting video for you today. I have another offering from Cyansky. This is a compact, multicolored hunting light. So I'm very excited to announce the release of this light. I want to say thank you right off the bat to Cyansky for sending this light out for review. Now, as you can see right here, this light comes in 3 different colors. It comes with white, green, or red. It has a rotating ring so you can change colors. The cool thing about that is you have a single LED and you just move the appropriate disc in front of the LED, so the run times per setting does not change. So this light has low, it's got medium, it's got high, it's got turbo, and it even has a strobe function. So I'm very excited about this. The highest output on the white light is 1300 lumens. That'll produce 400 meters of throw. The light does include a 5000 milliamp hour 21700 lithium ion rechargeable battery. However, it will also run on a single 18650 lithium ion rechargeable battery. So let's take a look at the packaging here. Packaging is very nice, and right here again there's some specs. 1300 lumens, 60 hours of runtime. That's 2.5 days on the lowest setting. It has 400 meters of throw on the highest setting, 40,000 candela, impact resistant down to 2 meters, and it's also IPX8 waterproof down to 2 meters. So let's take a look at this chart. Feel free to pause your screen if this is any information that you want to hang on to. Now, I know that looks a little bit confusing, so don't pay too much mind to it. I'm going to talk about this stuff in this video today. Here is a breakdown of the runtime performance and also what's included in this package. So getting started, let's open this up. I want to see what is included in this light, in this package. So we're going to pull this out just like a drawer. Pull this light out. You can see there's nothing left in the box. So the first thing that we see right here is the warranty card that comes with the light. So very interesting. You can also see the owner's manual that comes with the light. And this gives you instructions on run times. It gives you information about how to operate this light. It gives you a brief description of the light. Again, pause might be your friend during this section of the video. There are some features of the light, so very interesting. Now this light runs on a CREE XHP35 high LED. Very nice, good, high quality LED there. And the battery that is included with this light is a 21700 cell operating at 5000 milliamp hour. And like I said earlier, this thing produces 40,000 candela. Very, very impressive. Now, right here we see a USB to USB-C charging cable. Very nice that they include that. There's this little tab here that fell off of the light when I was charging the battery before filming this video. And there is a little bit of information on that tag. The next thing that we see here is an extremely basic holster. So it's basic. The light slips down inside. It has an enclosure that will go on a belt. It will not attach to MOLLE or anything like that. There's no Velcro or snaps or anything like that. It's a very, very, very simple holster for this light. It just gets the job done. It's about as basic as you can get, but functional at the same time. So right here we have a switch cover, we have a replacement O-ring, and we have a lanyard. So this is the tail cap switch replacement rubber. That's pretty cool. So here's a first look at the light. Cyansky model H3. It has a mode switch on the side, and it has a on-off switch on the tail cap side. There's a look at the lens and the glass lens and the reflector. It's got an orange pill or eggshell type design, very deep reflector, so that's how you're getting 400 meters of throw out of that turbo setting of 1300 lumens. So very nice. I like the construction of this light. So let's go ahead and open this up because we need to take out the insulation film before we can operate this light. There's a look at the tail cap switch. So you have a nice high quality build there on the tail cap switch. You got to remove this insulation film, otherwise the light will not work. They don't ship them without that. So here we're looking at the included 21700 cell operating at 5000 milliamp hour. It's a pretty basic cell. One thing that's really cool about it is it has a charging port on the side of the cell, and in the center of the positive terminal right here, this will illuminate when you're charging, and it'll also tell you when charging is complete. Here is a look at the negative end of the cell. So it's a very nice battery that's included with this light. And looking down inside the battery tube, we're going to go ahead and insert the positive down towards the head of the flashlight, and then we'll screw down the tail cap switch. And as we screw this down, it's going to go over this O-ring and compress the O-ring, and this will create the IPX8 waterproof standard down to 2 meters. Now, operating the light is extremely simple. We have a momentary option where we just push and hold, and it's kind of a half press kind of thing, or if we click, the light will turn on. Now, this tail cap switch is a little bit noisy. So for hunting and things like that, just be aware that this thing does make noise. Once the light is on, you can cycle through the modes by coming up to this mode switch. Right now we're looking at low. This is white light, as you can see. This is 20 lumens. This puts out 625 candela. This will give us 50 meters of throw, and it will last for 60 hours or 2.5 days on this setting. So if we push the switch, we're going to bump up to the next setting of medium, 6,162 candela or 200 lumens. This will give us a throw of 157 meters in 10 hours of runtime. Then we push it again, we're going to go up to high. This is 450 lumens for 4 hours of runtime, 235 meters of throw, and 13,806 candela. That's a very respected amount of candela. And then if we push it again, we're going to get to turbo. You notice it dimmed down because this battery is probably not fully charged. There's low, medium, high. There's turbo. Turbo is 1300 lumens for 3 hours. You get 400 meters of throw and 40,000 candela. You see it step down. Now if you want to change the colors, you just grab this collar right here and turn it. Let me turn this light off and I'll show you what's happening inside the lens here. When you turn this, look at that. You go from white to green, then you keep turning it, you'll get red, and then once again you can get back to white. So let's go back to green and we'll talk about this again. So let's go down to the lowest setting, green. This is 5 lumens. This will give us 26 meters of throw. This one is 46 lumens for 82 meters of throw. This one is high, 104 lumens for 122 meters of throw. And then again, on the highest setting, we get 300 lumens or 208 meters of throw. So very, very cool. Going back to low again, we'll change it one more time. We'll go into the red lighting, and the run times are the same. So low run time is 2.5 days. This is going to be 2 lumens of red, 15 meters of throw. Bump it up to medium. This is 15 lumens for 47 meters of throw. This will also last 10 hours. Go up to high, 35 lumens or 71 meters of throw. The run time is 4 hours. And then one more time, we'll go up to the highest setting of 100 lumens, 120 meters of throw, and the runtime is 3 hours. From any setting, if you push and hold the button down, you're going to enter the strobe setting. This, if we were looking at white, which let me change it over to white here, this is going to be a 1300 lumen strobe, and the runtime is going to be 6 hours. Now that's what it looks like with white. That's what it looks like with the green. And that's what the strobe looks like with the red. So very cool little light here. The light does have a memory, so it'll remember the last setting with the exception of strobe. So it'll remember low, medium, high, or turbo. So I'm going to put it back down to low. You turn it off, you turn it back on, and as you can see, the light will come back on to the last mode access with the exception of strobe. So the dimensions of this light, we're dealing with the head diameter of 41.4 millimeters. If you want to talk about inches, that's 1.63 inches. Now, if you want to talk about the body of the light, we're looking at 25.4 millimeters or 1 inch diameter on the body. And then the length of the light from head to tail is 165 millimeters or 6.49 inches. Now, the weight of the light is 166 grams or 5.85 ounces, and that weight is without the battery. So this is a very, very nice light. We're going to test out the IPX8 waterproof rating on this light. So let's go ahead and turn the light on, and we will drop it right down into the water. And as you can see, the light is fully underwater, fully submerged. We don't have to worry about any charge port covers or anything like that being closed or anything like that. This is one of the best IPX8 ratings that I've seen. I mean, it's on par with Olight or ThruNite, so it's very nice that they've done this. From here, you can take it out of the light. You can cycle through the modes. There's medium, there's high, and then again, there's turbo, and then a strobe warning if we push and hold this down. So as you can see, this light clearly passes the IPX8 waterproof testing with flying colors. Okay, right now we're looking at low. This is 20 lumens. This will last 60 hours and it'll give us 2.5 days of runtime. It'll give us a total of 56 meters of throw. We go up to medium, we're looking at 200 lumens. This will give us 10 hours of runtime and 157 meters of throw. That is a good setting. I like the wide pattern, but I also like the tight hot spot there. So going up to high, we're looking at 450 lumens for 4 hours, and this will produce 235 meters of throw. Now the last setting of turbo, you see it already stepped down. That's 1300 lumens for 3 hours, and it'll last, it'll give us 400 meters of throw. Now strobe warning, if I push and hold, we're going to get 1300 lumen, very disorienting strobe, and this strobe will last for 6 hours of runtime. So single press turns the light back on to the last mode accessed prior to strobe. So if we single press again, we're going to go back to low, and now we can turn the dial and we can look at the green settings. Now the runtimes, like I mentioned earlier, are not going to change based on the color. So since we're back to low, we're going to get 2.5 days of runtime, but because we're on green, we have 5 lumens and 26 meters of throw. And you can see pretty good with that light. Let's go up to medium. Again, 10 hours of runtime, 46 lumens, and 82 meters of throw. I like that setting right there. Going up to high, we're going to get 4 hours of runtime, 104 lumens, and this will give us 122 meters of throw. That is fantastic. And then the last setting is turbo. This is 3 hours of runtime or 300 lumens in green. This will give us 208 meters of throw. Now again, strobe warning, push and hold. We're going to get to that 6 hour strobe. This is a very disorienting strobe. And just like last time, we're going to single press. It's going to take us back to turbo. Single press again brings us right back to low. Now we're going to twist the dial. And as you can see, we find ourselves on red. Again, we're dealing with 2.5 days. We're on low. This is 2 lumens of red, 15 meters of throw. I like this setting better. This is medium. This is 10 hours of runtime, 15 lumens of red light, 47 meters of throw. That is a really good red light right there. And then we go up here, we're on high. This is 4 hours of runtime, 35 lumens, and 71 meters of throw. And then one more click puts us to turbo, 3 hours of runtime, 100 lumens of red light. And this will give us a total of 120 meters of throw. Now a long press is going to give us the 6-hour strobe function, which is very disorienting. I think this is a very nice light. I like the mode switch because it's silent. A single press will take us back to turbo. Single press again, back to low. And then let's turn the dial. We'll end up back to white. So very nice, very easy to cycle through the modes. I hope you enjoyed those night shots on this light. And that's what the flashlight looks like in the holster. So it's a very basic holster, but it gives you the bare minimum to do what you need to do to hold your flashlight. I think it's cool. I like the fact that you could use the light while it's in the holster and still function. It covers the button here, but you can still feel it and click on it and cycle through the modes if you have to. So it's very nice to be able to use the flashlight in the holster. Again, like I said, it's a bare minimum, but it's just enough to get the job done. So my final thoughts on this Cyansky H3. I've done several flashlight reviews for Cyansky, and every single one of them, their lights have been very well manufactured. They were very solid lights. They've held up great. I think this is a home run. I love the fact that you can change the dial and change colors and not lose the IPX8 waterproof standard. I love that's inside, that it doesn't change anything to do with the waterproofness. I like the fact that you can charge the battery on the battery. You don't have any ports exposed or anything like that. There's a lanyard hole right here. The current price point at the time of me filming this video is $89.95. I will put a link in the description box down below where you can find this light. I really like Cyansky. I think they're just as good as ThruNite, as Olight, as any of those high-end flashlights. They're quality lights. They put good materials into their lights, glass lenses, stainless steel switch. It's just a good light. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. This is a light that I believe in. I really had fun doing this video. Please make sure that you're checking the description box down below. I will put a link to where you can find this light. I don't get an affiliate sponsorship or anything like that from Cyansky. They send me these lights, I do the product reviews, and I keep it real with you guys. These are good flashlights. So with all that being said, folks, again, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.